Roman Reigns met Nick Aldis for the first time this week, so we'll see what was teased there. We'll also check out what's going on with Sasha Banks, The Rock, and much more. Starting things off with the latest on Sasha Banks' rumored return to WWE. It feels like we've been constantly talking about Sasha Banks because a lot of things have been constantly coming out regarding Sasha. It feels like everything really started with Bayley's post right around Survivor Series, that she always had a plan, and that post included a 2020 picture of Bayley, Sasha Banks, Kairi Sane, and Asuka. So naturally, fans assumed that Bayley was hinting at the idea of Sasha Banks returning to WWE and taking part in the Damage Control storyline. And ever since that moment of Bayley posting that message, it's been one teaser after the other for Sasha Banks' potential return. You had the teases with Damage Control storyline itself, about how Bayley feels like an outsider sometimes within her own group, and how she really has nobody there for her. A lot of fans thought that this could be a tease right there for Sasha Banks returning, and being that one true friend for Bayley to help her fight against Damage Control and the bunch of fake friends they may turn out to be. And then after that, we had both Sasha and Kairi posting several pictures to their Instagram story, competing against each other in several matches from WWE to New Japan Pro Wrestling. So that was another thing that fans found a bit suspicious. Was Sasha just recalling her great matches with Kairi Sane over the years for no reason? Or is it because they'll be sharing the ring again real soon in the near future? Was there a hidden agenda behind those pictures? Then we had the report going around that if Sasha Banks was to return to WWE, it would have to be a massive deal that's even bigger than the historic new contract WWE just gave Charlotte Flair. So that report made fans doubt if WWE would really offer that kind of deal for Sasha's return. And all of that pretty much brings us up to date with all the recent Sasha Banks hints and teasers. So now it's time to look at even newer hints. Once again, going back to Sasha's Instagram stories. Over the holiday weekend, she took to her Instagram story to post several photoshopped images of WWE legends, all wearing her Mercedes Moné signature hairstyle and wig. She put her hair on everyone, from John Cena, Eddie Guerrero, The Rock, and many more. So once again, it's one of those things where fans were trying to discover the hidden message behind these pretty out of the ordinary posts for her. Was that her way of hinting and teasing at her own WWE return? Were the pictures meant to signify that she'd be returning to WWE? More with her Mercedes Moné look and persona over the Sasha Banks looks and persona? That's just some of the things and ideas fans were pointing out there to try and crack these cryptic posts from her. But she didn't stop there at all. Sasha then posted several images of her old WWE action figures and old other merchandise items from her time in WWE. Once again, making fans scratch their heads looking for answers. And it appears that she really likes messing with the fans and having them look into every single thing, because the teasing continued even with her holiday Christmas post. She shared an image from her new Christmas photo shoot, but what caught everyone's attention was her caption. The caption read, "Happy holidays," in a vertical fashion. And if you take the three first letters of those words, you end up getting HHH. Something that fans feel like could be a reference to obviously Triple H. So it's opening up this whole conversation and rabbit hole online amongst fans that believe WWE must have landed Sasha Banks again, and that's why she's been doing so many different teases and hints referring to WWE. Or is she simply messing with the fans to keep the buzz and conversation growing around her name and her 2024 return to the ring? But that's the latest on Mercedes Moné, Sasha Banks for the time being. But we'll have to keep an eye out for more potential hints and teases, because she appears to be dishing them out a lot in recent weeks. Speaking of potential shocking returns, The Rock was back in the news regarding his potential WWE return. The Rock really hasn't been seen much in WWE in recent years. He made one appearance in late 2019 alongside Becky Lynch to take out Baron Corbin, and wouldn't be seen again all the way until September 2023, when he returned to SmackDown to take out Austin Theory. Despite him making only 2 appearances in a 5-year period, his name and return theories are constantly being discussed by fans. Obviously, with the biggest current dream match for him being the idea of The Rock returning to take on Roman Reigns to try and fully restore the family and take them out of Roman's control. That has been the dream storyline and most talked about potential scenario year after year. But a lot of fans have lost hope and interest in that matchup because they claim that it's already been so long of a wait that they don't really care if it happens or not anymore, which is a respectable take. If you're talking about something and waiting on it for a year or 2, maybe there's some hype there, but eventually, after a while, you're going to lose all hope and interest because too much time of no progress towards the story has passed. So that's understandable, but it's not stopping The Rock from continuing to tease his WWE future return. The Rock was recently doing a lot of work with the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Many of the individuals within the Make-A-Wish program often request to meet The Rock and spend time with him, and he was granting a lot of those wishes this week and teased something big at the same time. The Rock said he spent a lot of time talking with one of the Make-A-Wish kids that was a massive wrestling fan. According to The Rock, they spoke about wrestling for a long time, exchanging favorite matches, and The Rock even said that he told this individual some very big secrets about his own upcoming WWE return and how he would be coming back to take out a very special somebody. He might have told the young fan even more details about what exactly he meant, but as far as to the public, that's all The Rock gave us about the conversation that he had with the young fan. And as far as who's that individual The Rock referred to when he said he would come back to take them down, obviously, everyone's first guess is Roman Reigns. At this stage and point in The Rock's career, if he has a match or 2 left in the ring, it just feels like one of those last few opponents just has to be Roman Reigns. It really would be extremely unfortunate if fans waited so many years for that matchup and The Rock returns for some other lesser worthy opponent. Even though it would be exciting to see him back in the ring, it would just be disappointing if that opponent isn't Roman Reigns. So we'll have to see if that match ever does take place down the line. Speaking of Roman Reigns, he came face to face with the new SmackDown general manager, Nick Aldis, recently on SmackDown. Roman Reigns had Adam Pearce pretty much under control, and Pearce always knew to run things by Roman first before taking any action. So it looks like that's what Roman was trying to establish here with Nick Aldis, trying to get Nick under his control to the levels that Adam Pearce was. Roman told Nick Aldis that he loves his match ideas, but that everything should and needs to be ran by Roman first. Nick Aldis didn't seem to budge at all to Roman. Nick even stirred the pot by saying that Solo Sikoa can take care of himself, and even pointed out how Solo took care of John Cena in ways that Roman never did. And that was quite the intriguing quote by Nick Aldis, and appeared to heavily once again hint at Roman Reigns versus Solo Sikoa. Nick Aldis had a point. Solo Sikoa brutally took out John Cena at Crown Jewel, and who knows when's the next time we'll see John Cena again. Roman has never really brutally taken out John Cena to that level in any of the previous matches. So Nick's line is once again a nice little jab at Roman to get inside his head and mess with him about needing to keep an eye on Solo Sikoa. So it was a nice first meeting between Roman Reigns and Nick Aldis. Roman wanted Nick Aldis to basically bend the knee and fold on their first meeting, but Nick fought back hard and stood his ground. So we'll have to see where this situation goes and if Nick's line will make Roman Reigns paranoid about Solo Sikoa again. But what are your thoughts on today's stories? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.